Aruba, blue water, soft sand, incredible beaches, and one of the most consistently loved cruise ports anywhere in the Caribbean. Year after year, cruisers rank Aruba among the very best ports in the region for beach days, scenery, safety, and food. And that consistency matters because Aruba isn't just popular once in a while, it's a port cruisers actively plan their itineraries around so they can come back again. Today, we're going to walk you through why Aruba earns those ratings and, more importantly, how to plan your day so it actually lives up to the hype.
Welcome to Dockside Travel. We're Melanie and Chris. We've been cruising for more than 20 years, and we create cruise port guides, ship tours, and real-world cruise insights to help you cruise with confidence.
Aruba is one of those top-rated cruise destinations in the Caribbean. It consistently scores high for beaches, scenery, food, safety, and overall guest satisfaction.
From turquoise water and soft sand to snorkeling, culture, and shopping, it delivers some of the most diverse and reliable port days anywhere.
It's also one of those ports that just feels easy, and that's something you don't always get in the Caribbean.
Today, we'll walk you through how to make the most of your time here and why so many cruisers leave saying Aruba is their new favorite port.
Aruba welcomes close to 1 million passengers every year and is one of the busiest and best reviewed cruise ports in the Caribbean. On peak days, you may see 2 or 3 large ships docked at once, but the port layout is designed to handle volume without feeling crowded or chaotic. When your ship docks in Oranjestad, you'll walk directly into Aruba Cruise Port.
It's clean, modern, safe, and an easy transition to the town center, which is right across the street. No tenders, no chaos, no maze of vendors pushing you before you're ready. Aruba is one of the easiest ports to walk off and start enjoying immediately.
One thing Aruba does extremely well is flow. You're not pushed immediately into traffic or overwhelmed by vendors. You can pause, look around, grab a coffee, and get your bearings before deciding what you want to do. That alone puts Aruba ahead of many Caribbean ports. Now, here's the important thing to understand. While downtown Oranjestad is walkable,
most of the best beaches are not within walking distance, so you'll need a taxi, bus, or an excursion to reach them.
That's not a downside, it just means you need a plan. Just minutes from the ship, you'll find shops, a modern plaza, taxis and island tour vans, and the main road leading towards the beaches and resorts. The first impression most cruisers have is simple. This feels relaxed, this feels easy.
Aruba's port is designed for exploration, strolling, excursions, taxis, or even a simple wander along the waterfront.
If you like exploring independently, Aruba's a fantastic DIY port.
The downtown area across from the port is walkable. Shops, cafes, restaurants, casinos, and pedestrian plazas are all right there. But the famous water and beaches? You want a taxi, rental, or pre-planned excursion.
The good news is that transportation here is straightforward, regulated, and stress-free. Taxis in Aruba are regulated, clearly priced, and widely used by cruisers. There's no negotiating and no guesswork. Aruba also has a public bus system that's reliable, affordable, and easy to use, running directly from near the port to popular areas like Eagle Beach and Palm Beach. The buses are clean, air-conditioned, and used by locals and tourists alike, which is always a good sign. If you're comfortable using public transit at home, you'll feel comfortable here. This is one of those ports where flexibility works in your favor. You don't need a rigid schedule, just a general direction, and Aruba lets the day unfold naturally.
Now let's talk beaches, because that's why most cruisers love Aruba.
What sets Aruba apart is consistency. Calm water, soft sand, easy access. Those aren't bonuses here, they're the baseline. Often ranked among the best beaches in the world, Eagle Beach is wide open and less crowded than many resort-backed beaches.
There are amenities here like beach chairs and umbrellas that you can rent, and some beach bars and restaurants. One thing to know about all the beaches in Aruba, it can get windy, but at least it's warm.
If you want a classic Aruba wow beach day, this is it. Palm Beach is livelier and more energetic. It's backed by resorts, beach clubs, bars, and restaurants, making it ideal if you want amenities close by. If you want drinks, shade, washrooms, and food within steps of your chair, Palm Beach delivers. It's busier, but extremely popular for a reason.
It's also very highly rated by visitors and just a little further away from the cruise port. On the far southeast end of the island, you'll find Baby Beach with its shallow, calm, and protected waters, ideal for young kids or snorkel beginners.
It's a long taxi ride, but still very doable during a cruise stop. Because it's further from the port, it often feels quieter, even on busy cruise days. Many cruisers rave about Baby Beach as one of the safest and most enjoyable beach experiences in the Caribbean. Quick pause if you're finding this guide helpful. Take a second to like the video, subscribe to Dockside Travel, and leave us a comment. Let us know, are you Team Eagle Beach, Palm Beach, or Baby Beach? Your likes and comments really help YouTube share our port guides with more cruisers, and we truly appreciate the support. All right, let's keep going.
Now, Aruba isn't just beaches, it's a desert island with unique landscapes, and that gives you some great shore excursion choices. Jeep and ATV off-road tours across Aracock National Park, natural bridge and natural pool viewpoints, lighthouse visits, cooking or rum tasting experiences, snorkeling, catamaran sails, and scuba diving tours to one of the many shipwrecks just off the coast. These consistently score well on Cruise Critic and TripAdvisor.
Because they show a side of Aruba many visitors don't expect. It's rugged, dry, scenic, and completely different from the typical tropical island image. Aruba has a strong culinary reputation, especially for seafood. If you want upscale dining, Palm Beach beach clubs and downtown restaurants offer excellent menus and views. If you want casual food, the waterfront cafes near the port are walkable and popular with cruisers. Many visitors say the best food experiences come from getting slightly outside the port zone, where you'll find Dutch influences, Caribbean flavors, great steaks, and fresh seafood. US dollars are widely accepted, and tipping norms are similar to North America.
Aruba is considered one of the safest islands in the Caribbean for cruise tourism.
Canadian and U.S. travel advisories consistently rank Aruba as low risk with normal precautions recommended, certainly at the time of making this video. Petty theft can happen, especially at busy beaches, but overall Aruba has strong infrastructure, visible policing, and a calm, orderly feel. Use reputable operators, keep an eye on your belongings, and Aruba is one of the easiest places to truly relax. If you have 4 hours in Aruba, walk downtown, take a taxi or bus to Eagle Beach, enjoy the water, grab a drink, and head back. Easy and beautiful.
If you have 6 hours, beach time at Eagle or Palm Beach, lunch with a view, some shopping downtown, and then return to your ship.
But if you have a full day in Aruba, combine a beach day visit with an island tour, maybe Baby Beach or Natural Bridge, and finish with sunset drinks before returning to the ship.
Aruba is one of those ports where the day feels too short, but that's a good problem to have.
When it comes to our dockside port ratings for Aruba, well, walkability, that's 4 out of 5. Port access is excellent. Beaches require transportation, though. For family friendliness, it's 5 out of 5. There's calm water and safe beaches, which make Aruba ideal for families. For beach relaxation and beach quality, 5 out of 5. It's got some of the best beaches in the Caribbean. For culture and local vibe, we give it a 4 out of 5. There's a Dutch influence, great local food, and desert scenery give Aruba its own personality. Value for money, it's 4 out of 5. The beaches are free, upgrades are optional, and you always get to decide how much money you want to spend. For safety and comfort, 5 out of 5. It's one of the safest feeling ports in the region.
Our overall verdict is Aruba is a cruiser favorite for a reason. Stunning beaches, good food, easy logistics, and very low stress. If you plan smart, it's one of the best port days you'll ever have.
If this is your first time visiting, well, you picked a great port. And if you're returning, you already know why so many cruisers come back again and again. If you enjoyed this guide, please like this video, subscribe to Dockside Travel, and leave us a comment below. Tell us what you love most about Aruba or what you're most excited to do. And don't forget to check out our other cruise port guides and cruise videos. We're building a full library to help you plan smarter, better, and more confident cruise days. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next port.